Hi everyone, today I can show you how to insert a table to your Shopify theme. There are a few ways to do this, and then I can show you how I'm inserting the table on the product page. The first way it's inserting table by section settings. Then we go to the edit code and find in the sections folder the main product.liquid file. Then we can find in the file schema. In this block, there are all settings which connected to the product page. We need to hide the blocks. It's more comfortable for me. And then we can find the settings. In this block, we need to scroll to end and paste here the code fragment from our configuration file. I believe this file in the video description. And just copy that and paste here. And then we need to show our content from the settings and schema. And for that, we need to copy the code fragment from the configuration file. And I want to show this table after the section of products. And just paste here and click save and go to the customize our product page template. We need to go to the products, default product, and in the product information in our case, there are the settings which are added on the edit code. This is a page with table, image with table, and table HTML code. That's for more advanced customizable. I created the example page with the table. Here it looks like it's, and let's try to delete this page. Let's click select, save, and as you can see, our table is displaying after our product section. Also, we can add the table by image. And click on image, and its image is connected to here. And we can paste its table using the HTML codes. Let's, for example, go to our product table page and click on the show HTML, copy that, and paste here. And our table is shown. It's a first way. Then I can show you the second way, and all users want to show the table on the pop-up. And I can show you for that we need to return on the edit codes and find the pop-up block settings. Just find the pop-up in blocks. There is this object type pop-up with the same settings. And in this block, we need to paste the code fragment from our configuration file. It's in schema block on settings. And just copy that and just go to paste here. And after that, we need to show this content from these settings on the liquid code. For this, we need to copy the code fragment from our configuration file and find the pop-up in liquid code. Here it is, pop-up and section blocks type pop-up. And we need to paste this on after the block settings page content. Just paste here and click on save. turn to the customizing our product page. Refresh this to apply our changes from edit code. And let's add the block, this type pop-up. And here we can see our settings, which are added in the edit code in the schema file. Um, Here you can select our page views table, and let's call the button table, for example. Click on save, and after clicking on the button table, this shows the pop-up with our table. It's more comfortable to display some size guide table or something else. And also you can put the table by image. Just click on image down and click on save. And after that, our table show displays in the pop-up like image. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.